People ever get in trouble, need to pay taxes, need to sell some of their investment property to do that? See, those are opportunities. Those are where you should be looking for properties, because you might get better deals. Probate attorneys, there's a multitude of places out there. They don't understand the thought process of being an investor. Most people just want to buy any house just to make money. But you got to ask yourself real questions. Why do I think this is a good deal? How many people here always ask yourself that? Yeah, I don't know anybody that's really ever done it. But why do I think it's a good deal? What am I going to use? What's the best use of this property? Is it a rental? Is it one I can sell to a homeowner? What is the best use? See, if you don't know what you're buying, you can't buy it. If I buy, where am I going to get the money if I need it? It's always nice to have that figured out before you make your offer. Who am I going to sell to? Another great one to know before you make your offer to buy. See, I know people that go into the war zones, think they're going to fix these little 2-bedroom houses up, put a paint job on it, and just make it beautiful, and then they're going to sell it to some young family that can qualify for a mortgage. It ain't going to happen. So you have to know what your end result is before you buy. Where are you going to get the money? These are questions you ask yourself every time before you sit down and do your analyzation on the property. Then you know what you're going to do with it. You know how to figure it. Because the house I'm going to fix and sell retail is calculated different than a house I'm going to fix and keep as a rental, or a house I'm going to flip as a wholesale deal. Strategies are totally different. They don't know how to analyze each deal. Analyzing a deal is very simple. Remember I said I wasn't the brightest bulb on the tree? What I did was I put together, these are formulas. I made it easy. And what I've done is I've taken these and I've separated them out, and when I sit down at a kitchen table with a seller, I hand them one of these formulas and a little solar calculator I found in the parking lot because I'm too cheap to buy one. And I have, I'll say, what do you think this property will rent for? Oh, so much. Well, write that in that top square there. How much are the taxes on this? So much. Take that calculator, divide that by 12. Put that number here in the second box. How much is the insurance on the property? See, they don't live in it, so it's a different program.
Right.
Divide that by 12. Put that number here. What's 10% of what it will rent for? You got to set that aside for maintenance. What's 5%? You got to set aside for vacancy, so you got money to make a payment in between tenants. You're going to use property management. Take another 10%, write it in this box if you're going to have property management, and deduct another $150 a month for me, because that's how much I want to make every month. So how much is left? I let them do the numbers.
Right.
Because what you want to remember, when they do the numbers, they're real. When I do the numbers, they're suspect.
You got it.
So I let them do the numbers. And what I say is, okay, it'll rent for that much. This is all I've got left to make a payment with. So, see, if it's already got debt on it, the payment may be too high. So if it's free and clear, this is why I do those. Here's what I can do. I'll give you whatever you're asking for it if you'll take that much per month.
Right.
See, that's the only real way you can do these deals. But these formulas are killer because it shows you everything you need to explain to them, but let them do the numbers so that they believe them, they're not suspect. And another thing to remember, when you're dealing with a seller, and this is where the agents go wrong. The seller is selling a home. I'm trying to buy a house. Is there a difference in thought?
Yes.
Absolutely. They haven't learned how to negotiate. If you can't negotiate, you can't buy houses. Let's put it that way. But what you don't realize is we negotiate with everybody every day. You just don't call it negotiation. Anybody here married? Isn't that a constant negotiation? Why do I always lose? I don't know. So you gotta be able to negotiate, and because if a seller doesn't like you or what you're offering, you're never gonna buy their house. They don't know how to make offers other than all cash offers. Boy, isn't that the truth. See, I may offer, I'll give you $100,000 for your house, $1,000 a month for 100 months. Is that a full price offer, maybe? Sure. If I can make money at that, it's paid off in 8 years and 4 months, isn't it? If that is my goal. Does everybody want interest?
Yep.
No. The World War II generation, 99% all wanted interest. The Korean War generation, some did, some didn't, because life changed between World War II and the Korean War. The Vietnam War, now they just want cash. Because they've grown up at a totally different time. That's my generation. They just want cash. And how about the younger people today? Do they want terms, or do they want money to go buy the latest iPod, the latest telephone? They don't have any brains. I'm sorry, all you young people. No, I'm not. But the point is, different people from different ages see things different. People in the Midwest are totally different than people from New York. They think totally different. New York, everybody wants cash. They don't care. They don't care what it does to them. They just want the cash. They don't trust anybody. I come from the Midwest where I trust people. They trusted me when I was young, and I paid every one of them. So I believe in people, see. So it's a different culture thing. Most newer investors